Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, it goes like this right here. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Peace, my brother, peace this, peace that, you know what I'm saying? But every time I try to get a peace of mind, yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, it goes like this right here.
I mean, I think part of it was just like, well, that's just stupid, you know? I wanted to say, like, well, did you get egged? Did somebody fuck with you? Part of me just wanted to, like, whip out the story, you know, of, like, what happened. I mean, I guess if we're talking about, like, gut reaction, my instinct was to educate. My instinct was, I need to instruct this person. I was kind of angry. I was kind of sad. How dare she just say this with the expectation that I'm going to just go along with it and think it's perfectly normal, you know? So I can't seem to get past the shock, though, in order to feel the eruption of anger. Again, that's kind of been driven out of me, I'm sure, you know, but the anger of it all. There's so much that's repressed. There's so much that, you know, you could say. There's, I mean, but it's repressed, you know.
Didn't have an apartment. So they were homeless there for a little bit. And then you know, they found an apartment. But my mom had me. She had to go to Brownsville to have me because it was very common in that time to be born with a midwife. So my grandmother knew a midwife in Brownsville, and that's how I was born. So that was very common in those days to not have a kid in the hospital, but have a kid by a midwife because it was cheaper. By the time, you know, my parents started working more, both of my parents then decided, of course, by the time my brother was born, to have him in a hospital. But it was very common to be, if you were first generation, to be born by the border, to be born by a midwife.
Sound is dying. Whoa, hey, ring the alarm. Another sound is dying. Whoa, hey, some sound like a big jump on. Listen to the sound.
Ragas are precise melody forms. A raga is not a mere scale.